Welcome back to the press center. Another game ended in decisive result. Alexander Grischuk defeated Pavel Eljanov. Sasha, you played a very nice game today, and can you just briefly show us some important moments?
Yes, it is a modern line. This bishop f5 appeared just a year and something ago, but it quickly became fashionable for a very simple reason that it's a strong move. And okay, I played something I prepared quite a bit ago. The point is, if knight d3 check, then take and queen d4, and then bishop f6. Yes, and okay, for example, computer thinks black is completely fine, just equal position, but I thought maybe it's slightly unpleasant to play over the board, and Pavel just went to an endgame, which again could be okay for him, but at the very least it's dangerous for black, just strategically, because white just has positional advantage, and if black cannot make a draw quickly, he will suffer a lot, and this is what happened. So I'm not sure where he made a mistake. I think it's already quite unpleasant position, and yeah, here I thought I'm starting to have big advantage, but he found interesting maneuver like knight b4, knight a6, knight c5. I didn't see it, but maybe objectively he should have preferred rook a3 and then go into this endgame, which is still quite sad for black, but I think he has reasonable drawing chances. And here, yeah, okay, it's everywhere unpleasant for black, and yeah, and here he just blundered. He should have played king f8, and okay, the game can last for a long time, because now if rook d6, just king e7, rook d4, king e7, and if knight c3, then I think black has a tricky move, rook c8, creating some tactics for knight a6 now, sometimes threatening. And yeah, rook c8, rook d4, I think white is just winning, and I think I probably could win faster. But I mean, I didn't want to go to knight endgame. I could force knight endgame with knight d5, rook e6, rook b6, and I mean as well here he could force knight endgame, but yeah. So I think both of us remembered Botvinnik's words that knight endgames are like pawn endgames, which would mean it's completely winning for white in this case, but I'm always afraid, I don't know, I imagine the face of great champion, Botvinnik, like Sasha, I wrote, I don't know, 70 years ago that knight endgames are like pawn endgames, and you managed to draw such an endgame. So, and Pavel probably just remembered these words, and that's why he avoided it. And yeah, in fact, it was probably not the smartest decision for me to let this rook endgame, but I think I win, but I win just by tempo. I mean, just if I had tempo less, it would be a draw. So, okay, there was some funny things here, because if he goes king e6, I think I win like this. And now I can just, okay, go here, because now he is not in time to take the pawn because of rook b8, and there is a check on e8. Yeah, and it's a check, and yeah, and king, okay, king g6, and if king g6, I think, okay, I can play like in the game, so it doesn't matter, but I also probably can play like this, again bring king to h2, which is okay, always dangerous, because yeah, because yeah, it can be locked, but I think I win here as well. So yeah, and in the game, yeah, I just win by tempo, And here, yeah, it was funny moment because if I go e6, I think we would get queen against rook. Because, yeah, he queens with a check, so I have to check. And since, okay, I mean, still the pawn queens with a check, so I don't have anything better than to exchange those two pawns. And yeah, but king c3 wins immediately, because now if he plays the same, the pawn doesn't queen with a check, and in lines like this, I just win again, just move by move.
The king is close.
Yeah, I mean, for example, here again, I thought, yeah, e6 take. Okay, so now rook g8 is probably can even be draw.